Welcome back to Island Bike Life. On today's episode, we're going to be doing a showcase on the Cumberland Brewing Company.
Missing someone.
Located in central Vancouver Island is the Comox Valley. At the heart of the valley, you will find the historic village of Cumberland. Here you have citizens who have embraced the mountain bike community and all it has to offer. With its progressive leadership and groundbreaking groups such as the United Riders of Cumberland and the Cumberland Community Forest Society, the people of the village are at the front of turning this quaint small town into a mecca for mountain bikers the world over. One of the businesses at the core of this movement is the Cumberland Brewing Company. I had the pleasure of sitting down with Darren Adam and Mike Timchuk to learn more about their brewery.
Well, I'll give you the Reader's Digest on Mike's start. He was the second or third brewer, depending on how you count them, at Spinnington's Brew Pub in Victoria. First brew pub in Canada. And that was over 30 years ago. And he did a whole bunch of different jobs with different breweries all over the world, contracting, partnering, all sorts of different adventures. His latest and greatest adventure was Wild Rose Brewing in Alberta, and it grew to the point where it was time to get out. And he ran away from all he learned there, came to the little village of Cumberland and opened a pizzeria. My wife and I came for pizza about 5 years ago, and after I met him and heard the story I just told you, I turned to her and said, "I'm going to open a brewery with that guy." And she said, "Oh shit."
Here we are.
And here we are. It was about 18 months after that meeting that we got the brewery up and running.
I had met my wife on Vancouver Island, working in Victoria when I was in Spinnington, and always wanted to get back to the island. We came back looking, our kids had grown up, and then the business of Wild Rose come and gone. Came out looking, and at the end of the day, we found ourselves always up the Waverley having a beer, talking about it. And finally decided, geez, there's a reason we ought to pay attention. So we moved up here.
24 months. We went from one pizzeria with 5 people working with it to a brewery and a pizzeria with a total staff of over 60.
Darren and Mike and everyone at Cumberland Brewing Company is a huge supporter of that island bike life. There's not a day that goes by when the patio and inside is not filled with mountain bikers, families, locals, and visitors alike.
They are right in the heart of our target market, and they are the people who a good local writer once penned, and I've quoted him many times, "No adventure in Canada is complete until you lift a glass of beer to celebrate." And I think that's part of the experience for the majority of mountain bikers, is they like to sit down and talk about their ride and how it went and what they're going to do next time and how they do it differently. It's part of the experience. So it was a natural. And the riding community has really grown and changed, and just it's concrete now, it's setting. So it's a joy to have them, and it's great to smell stinky quick dry clothing.
When asked about the future, the message is pretty clear. Cumberland Brewing is here for the community, not for the masses.
We are a community brewery, and that's it. So we do not can, we do not bottle, and we never will. Part of his 30 years experience taught him the lessons of the perils of being a part of a distribution cycle. And keeping a contained area where you can make sure that everybody gets good service, everybody's treated well every time they come, it really sings to what it is we're trying to do. If you want our beer, you gotta come here. We believe every community deserves a good butcher, a good baker, and a good brewery. It's been a real treat to become a part of the community and to give back, to help out with UROC and with the CCFS, and we give 25 cents per liter. Every liter we manufacture before we sell it, we donate to the CCFS to buy the forest beer to us.
From the Beer It Forward system for buying a beer for a good deed, a good friend, or a random stranger, to the tens of thousands of dollars donated from the world-class Forest Fog and like donations in kind, and their involvement in every community event you can find. The Cumberland Brewing Company is setting the bar high for community involvement. Thanks for tuning in to another episode here on Island Bike Life. I hope you enjoyed the showcase of the Cumberland Brewing Company. If you like what I'm doing here, think about hitting the subscribe and the like button, leave me a comment down below, and come and find me on Instagram. Thanks again for watching. Now let's go hit the trails.